because I'm a fatty, I've got a sandwich I made for myself. I stole this much from the biscuit barrel, and on top of that I still wanted bourbons as well, so I put them in here. Can you believe? So yeah, that's what's in my bag this morning. Okay, so my night out was cancelled. I am instead running errands, and my phone isn't working. The water damage seems to be more apparent today. So I've taken my mum's phone with me. My mum, as you can see, is Team Android. Very foreign sounding notifications. I am unhappy about this. I've even got £2 with me because it's Friday night and I'm gonna go all out and buy myself a chocolate bar and maybe a can of Coke. Okay, so I got my chocolate. It's the white Kinder Bueno. I don't know if any of you have seen, but they've started a coconut version, which I really don't like, and it looks so similar to this, so I have to double check it now. And I got myself a can of Diet Coke. Quite addicted to this, to be honest. Does anyone remember my New Year's resolution video where I vowed to have no more than one and no more than 4 in a month? Yeah, it's Friday, so I think I should allow myself, but let me try set up the camera whilst I'm driving. I'm sorry that you guys probably can't see me in the vlog because I'm driving and I've really got nowhere to balance the camera. But I was gonna say, I met Jon Snow today from Channel 4 in Whitechapel at the mosque. I went to East London Mosque, I went to Janazah, or like funeral prayer, and there were 12 people that were being prayed on today. 5 of them were a family from Grenfell, which I think I might insert a clip about if I can find it, from that I filmed in June. I'm sure you've probably heard of the fire on the Grenfell Tower block in Ladbroke Grove, not far from me. I'm currently looking at places where I can do a drop-off. I'm going to do a drive. My friend Huda's given everyone her bank details, so we're going to use that money. She's going to go buy clothes and stuff, and we're going to drive it, as well as pick some stuff up from various houses in West London where she's people have DM'd her on Twitter basically, so I don't know, we're just going to delegate. I'm just gonna, I saw it this morning and I remember thinking I really want to do something, but since I saw that Huda was doing something, my very good friend Huda, I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna be part of her team basically and just join what she's doing. I know a lot of people are like, oh, a lot of Somalis live there, that's super sad, very sad, but either way, like, I don't know, I don't politicize humanity or suffering. I just, like, I feel like I'd be very sad about it either way, but obviously it feels even crazier that some of these people are expected to fast and stuff like that. Probably a lot of Muslims there. I'm basically ready now to go do the food, toiletries and other essentials drive for the emergency. I'm sorry about the lighting, there's like a net on this window and the patterns are forming on my face. I've since found out that my sister's best friend's family, like her relatives, are missing. A lady, her husband and her 3 children are missing from the tower. The last anyone heard from them was in the early hours when the mum called in a panic and said that there was a fire, and like she's currently being looked for in a ton of centres, and she's not in any of the rescue centres, neither are her children. No one's heard from her, and I think I'm gonna go help them look for her. It's crazy how life just, you know, on any given day that you wake up, you just never know how it's gonna go. I feel so sad about what's happened at that tower. This is the worst fire I've ever seen. There was a fire on my road a few days ago, and I remember there were 4 fire engines, and I was thinking, wow, like, it's a bit dramatic, and that was nothing. Like, no one got hurt. I didn't even see the fire, I could just smell a bit of burning. And now, like, every time I see a video of that tower or see it on the news, it just shocks me. Like, it just keeps shocking me at how horrendous it looks. Like, I feel like each time it sinks in more, and I just look at it like, whoa, that's a whole 24 floors. So there were those 5, and then there were 2 more people, so that's a total of 7 out of the 12. I've never been to a funeral where I've known 7 of the 12 people, but it was very sad. And when I was leaving, I ran into Jon Snow, who was casually, you know, walking in East London on his own. You know, I couldn't see any like security, and he was so friendly. Like, I went up to him. I'm not usually the kind of person who approaches celebrities, but I went up to him, and he was really, really friendly and nice, and he said it was nice to see me and stuff. And we were just talking because we were there for the same person. Like, he was there because, I don't know if you've seen his clip about Firdaus Kadir, but I was there for the same family as well, so it was pretty interesting. And then I was meant to go out tonight, but that's cancelled because the friend that I was meant to go out with, well, one of them, isn't answering her phone, so her phone wasn't working basically, and we can't find her tonight, so it's cancelled. And so I'm just running a few errands for my mum, who is always an opportunist. As soon as she hears Yasmin is free, that's it, she sends me to all corners of the world. You know, my mum considers me her right hand, so I try to minimize saying no to her asking me errands. So even though I was probably like not bothered tonight. Let me tell you guys a quick story, yeah? Guys, you see this, you probably can't see very much, but basically here, there's a park right here, and it's near my old workplace, and I used to park next to this park every day, and basically I used to come back to my car at lunchtime every Friday and eat my lunch in my car by myself for over a year. Can you believe that? Yeah, so driving down this road now, I'm on my way to run another errand for my mum, and I just remembered and I thought I'd share that with you guys.